here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, this week's new daily races on GT7. And yes, a slightly shorter intro as I started the stream, went out the room, and I came back in and I realised that the stream was on a black screen for over a minute. So I thought, right, we'll take the about a minute or so off the intro to make the time back up. And we'll go in and get straight on with this week's new dailies, which are Special Stage Route X, Lago Maggiore, and Suzuka Circuit. There we go. Interesting dailies. Interesting week ahead on GT7 as a whole. So we'll get on today and see what's going to happen. And of course, what's going to happen later on in the week. Exciting stuff on GT7 this week. So yeah, we'll get started. Special Stage Route X, the meme race. Sports hard tyres, sports soft tyres even. And I think we're on time. It's normally about this time, isn't it? 2-3 minutes. So I think we're all right. I've got that minute back that we lost. And we'll get straight in to the new dailies. I think just this one's pretty straightforward. We go for a nice, easy drive to get started. That's about it. Just sit back and, yeah, just chill out for 2 minutes. We'll go round a couple of these. Go daily B, go daily C. And there we go. See what else is going on. We're all working, it looks like it. Minute and 15 until we get in. The subscription thing's gone, changed colour. I'm not sure what's happened there. I'll have to try and fix that later on. Right, we might get to the bank end, we might not. No, I don't think we will. We'll get somewhere near it. Not quite. And there we are. I'll maybe just about get towards the start. We'll clear the 10,000 metre bit here. There we go. A couple of these to get started. And we'll see where we go from there. I'm on the right account. Yeah, I'm on the right account. Right, let's get in this week's dailies. I think quality time on this one doesn't really matter, does it? It's just a case of where you are when you cross the finish line on this one. So we'll start at the back in P10. Ready to go. So yes, the stream intro is in 2 parts in OBS. So the first part is the black screen, and that's the bit that I left on for too long when I started the stream and went out the room and then realised, oh, hang on a minute, it's why is it not doing anything? Oh yeah, I forgot to change the screen. Right, don't need traction control, not in this one. don't need the weather radar either. Right, first race. The meme race back on the roster. Ready, steady, go. I just realised we've got a problem. We've got an issue with this race. We might not do very well. It's not working. I think I know what the problem is. Because I've never done this race before on this account, so we've not got a nitrous button mapped. But they all the preparation today, I tell you. Yeah, we can't use nitrous, sorry. We're just going to have to just hope that, yeah. Can't use nitrous. Right, first race is just whatever. We can get out of it, not over. Right, here's the challenge. Win the race without using any nitrous. There's a bank in here somewhere. There it is. It's coming up now. On wobbling. Losing the slipstream's not good. Back in it, kind of. Right, try not to finish dead last with no nitrous. We're not going to win. I've got no nitrous. It's not working. LP9, that'll do. Right. Let me have a look at my controls on this account. I didn't realise. Nitrous, we haven't got any. Oh well, we weren't last. Because normally the circle button is the nitrous on the main account, but it's not working on this one. It's a different account. So let's come out of there. Go to the main menu. Oh, I've got loads of time. Right, hang on. This one, right. What are my controls on here? Oh, it's a triangle. Ugh. Sorry, it's a triangle button. It was mapped after all to triangle. But I'm used to it being on circle, and that's why I went for it on circle. Right, hang on. So I'm going to change this to nitrous overtake, and that one to hazard lights. Yeah. Yeah, that's done. And there you go. It's because I'm used to it being on circle, and that's why I was saying that the nitrous isn't working. But now it should be in the race. I'll try and get a time. Enough time, do a lap to build the speed up, and then your next lap's going to be your actual quali lap. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's like Euro Truck Simulator 2 yesterday, nice and chill. Well, it was until the game's job market stopped working. And it took about an hour to fix it. I was very annoyed at that yesterday evening. Oh, here we are. Well, I've got 10 minutes until the next one comes in. Over the barrier. I can't rest my foot on these pedals because the pedal is higher than the old TGT2 pedals. So I can't rest my heel on the pedals. should be alright. Trying to fix the subscription thing whilst we're going along. If I can do it whilst I'm driving. I need to go that one there. Hello Johnny, welcome into the stream. Max tuning in, hoping all is well. Did you get a new wheel? No, I didn't on Black Friday after all. I got something on Black Friday for the rig, but it wasn't a wheel. Right, this is the lap. Should get time on it. Yes, Delta's going up. I don't think I can. No, I'll crash the car if I do that. Right, close it off. I'm gonna crash if I try to fix anything on the stream. Doing 245 miles an hour nearly. Bit of downhill down this bit. I need to go slingshot right around the banking onto the back straight. Wait for the new Thrustmaster. Load cell upgrade. Nice. I got one thing for the rig in Black Friday that's in the hallway. I need to fit it at some point. I'm not sure when though, depends when I get around to doing it. Well, I need to first of all open the box and actually make sure that all the bits that I ordered are in the box. That was I've not even opened the box yet. It came last week on Tuesday. Open the box and make sure that all the bits are in the box and then start fitting it to the rig. Three and a half minutes to go. Right, there's a corner up here somewhere. Not bad, 437.9. And that'll be it now. Slow down. Actually, what I'll do is I'll try this. What's going on here? Oh, it's gone now. Done that before with PS5. It says it's going to go into rest mode, but then it actually doesn't do anything. Oh well, if it turns off in about 10 minutes, you know why. It's the PS5's gone into rest mode. We shall see what happens then. 10 minutes. We disappear. The PS5 has powered itself down voluntarily. But yeah, there is a knack to doing this lap on Special Station X. Hence for 6,000 in the world at the minute. Right, one more of these and we'll go over to the other dailies and see what they're all about. On what is a groundbreaking week for GT7. We'll see what happens then. Thursday is the day. It's going to be a busy day on Thursday. Very busy. Busy all week. But Thursday is the day. The day the landscape of GT7 changes quite possibly forever and ever. I'm trying to work out what I can do in the week. So the plan at the minute is to do obviously this today, and then either tomorrow or Wednesday we're going to finish the last few races to 100%, and then Thursday we're going to try, if we can, and get a full, not a full day, but we'll have a good go on, we'll come in and we'll unpackage Spec 3 on Thursday and see what it's all about. We'll do a Thursday stream uncovering Spec 3. That's the plan at the minute. We can get it all fitted in. Hello, One and Rob. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it all is well. Rob smashing the like. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. And here we go. Now I've got me... it was working before, but again, it's circle on my main account, and that's why I kept going for circle, and yeah, it wasn't working. Now it is. Right. I'd say we're working now. We should be. Right, up we go. Are we working? Yes, we're working. We've got nitrous on the right button this time. Coming through. Right, don't use all of it. Hello Dave, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, good all is well. Oh blimey. And hello Unfazed, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Have fun. Yeah, cheers Unfazed. Good race this one, as long as you don't crash obviously, it's a good race. But I'm going to carry on. What's going on here? All is well, good stuff one, good stuff, and thanks to the GLHF as well, in the slipstream. Little dabs of nitrous during bump drafting. Yeah, cheers on phase. I've done this race for about a year. So yeah, when I first came in, I had to map a nitrous button to my wheel, or to the right button that I use on the main account. It's just a case of surviving. Get about 275 when you get bump drafted, with a bit of nitrous on top of it. Catching up with the leader, kind of in no man's land. But yes, we do have a 5-second time penalty that's going to, well, we're not going to win the race, are we, with that, but oh well. We'll do what we can. Right, we're going to start making the moves in the group now. Just send it through the penalty marker. Go, nitrous all the way through. Come on! Oh, P5. Bit like, I don't know, a bit like Eliud Kipchoge getting a 5-second time penalty in the Berlin Marathon or something. Sorry, you've got to slow down for 5 seconds, Eliud. You've, I don't know, whatever it is. You need to reduce your pace for 5 seconds. So slowing down from, what do they do, marathon pace, 4 minutes 40 a mile. Slowing down to, say, 6-minute miling for 5 seconds. That's about 2.5 minutes a kilometre, I think, doing that. Oh, P5. Right, so we'll get on and see what the other daily races have got in store for us today. Lago Maggiore Group 3 is next on the list. We could quite possibly just jump straight into it there. What's the matter? Beamer or Nismo? I drove the Beamer on Friday on this track. So, yeah, I'm in the car now, aren't I? Yeah. Just go straight in, we might as well. Not hanging around, we'll go straight in. Daily race B. Maybe get 2/3 of a lap before we get started. So slow compared to the Pagani in Special Stage Route X. Terrible dailies, except daily race B. But should be 5 laps, so we got 4 laps in on this one. I am extremely underprepared this week, just in everything really, especially on GT7. I've just literally, that's it, we turned the game on, we're straight in. Back of the grid on this one, and I think for daily, I don't even been to daily C at all, so that's going to be fun when we get over there. We are straight in against all these people that have very likely done the race, well, at least 3 times today. I even got a, where's my first race? Yeah, just straight in. Not messing about today. I ain't got time to mess about today. Or this week even, trying to get everything sorted out for Thursday. So, well, not too, well, for me, not bad, only 4 laps. I can qualify and actually practice the race. We've done this one just to get going. Right, Daily B, Lago Maggiore. On the full course. I used this car on Friday in the 100% stream, so yeah, okay. Why not? We'll do it again. Here we go. Well, we can't be too rubbish because I'm in my colours, I'm in my livery, I'm representing. I'm trying not to be too bad on the race. See what happens. Can't promise it though, I really can't. Right, we're away. Kind of P14. Always carnage at the back. There can be on this one, carnage at the back on Lago. You have to just try not to get caught up in it too much if you can. Right, one lap done. Well, I might get the Nismo out in a minute. Very unstable. Beamer. A few going out here. I get a few places. Don't know, I might get the Nismo out after this. I'm going to do a few of these. Not bad though, for going straight in to get in top 10. I can qualify now and get practiced in the car. But I might go Nismo. Not bad though, top 10 with absolutely nothing on this at all prior to coming in. I'll take that. Bit of SR as well. Yep, cheers Bob for the GGs, appreciate it. The 4 laps though, not enough. I suppose it isn't, not for like a proper race, 4 laps. Not to catch up from the back. It's, yeah, you got to be at the front in it to win it. Qualifying is 8 minutes 53, not bad. Right. Nismo's quite good on it. It usually is. Right, I've got 8 minutes to get settled in to Lago Maggiore, get a ghost on, and get myself a quali lap. Yeah, thanks one for the GGs as well, appreciate it, as always. There is a Nismo in 3rd in the world, we'll follow them. Right, let's give it a go in the Nismo. What's going on here? Yeah, just me not getting used to it. It's a me issue. I thought it was a brake zone, but no, it's a me issue. I'm not quite in the zone at the minute. short sausage curve on there. I need a 56 ideally, if we can get it. Can't drive tonight at all. Nearly on the pace for one. Not a bit better. 56 is where I want to be. I got a 56. It's not bad. Could be better though. get us started. 56.6, not too bad. I think I've had a very low 56 on here before. It's like my fastest ever lap. I can go at least half a second faster than that. But we're in the Nismo now. So Nismo's not bad on Lago Maggiore. Pretty decent car, Nismo. It works pretty well. Had good races with it in the past in the Nismo. So we'll see how we get on this one now. They've got quite a time on the leaderboard now. Hello, Yil. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it all is well. Dropping a like. Yeah, thanks, Yil. Absolute hero. Much appreciated. And enjoy dad duties. Got 34 at the minute. Big thanks, everyone, tuning in. If you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe. Be much appreciated. Joining us on the new dailies. And a big week in general on Gran Turismo 7. Furious planning going on in the background. Well, not really, but trying to fit in a stream on Thursday so we can unpackage, unwrap Spec 3 in its entirety and see what it's all about. But here we go, in the Nismo. I've got a quali time. I have a quali lap, bit of practice in. Yeah, thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. Good luck. Porsche isn't... Porsche... I've never used it on this race. I've tried it, but I've never actually raced the Porsche on this daily. I don't know, I can't really say what it's like in the race. I've never used it in the race. Have we got a stacked lobby as well? We do. It's fairly stacked in here. Now to get a bit of a move on. Not too bad, just trying to stay out of the way really. Still getting warmed up a bit. pretty close in front now. A big thanks, Sidray4MA, for subbing to the channel. Appreciate it, and welcome in. One that's got a penalty serving it. Try and get top 10. No. Not bad. And hello, Sidray. Welcome to the stream. Max tuning in. Thanks for subbing to the channel again. Appreciate it. And hello, White Tiger as well. Welcome to the stream. Congrats on 2K. Yeah, cheers, White Tiger. Appreciate it. We're in a fast lobby. The Porsches hit the sausage curve, the way they were bouncing off there. Congrats on the 2K. Yeah, cheers, Rob. Appreciate it as well. Yeah, here we are. We are over 2K now. Just gotta survive this race, qualify some more. I think it's what the plan is. Struggling a bit today. I can't really know what it is. Offline for that corner. Missed missed it completely. That was a harrowing corner. Just wasn't even looking what I was doing. I need to get a better time. Oh, well, we don't know if that'll solve it. I don't know, just the driving tonight doesn't feel right. I can't really... Not really got the hang of it so far. There's only 2 races in. And the lobbies are good as well. And I can't say the brakes aren't working properly because, well, they are. We've not had that brake issue for quite a while now, so it's not the brakes. Go back into quali and see what we can do. Yep, cheers Dave for the congrats as well, appreciate it. Oh, right. Next race coming in, qualify. I've done running races before where you stand on the start line and you think, I'm in absolutely superb shape today. I'm going to absolutely smash this race. And then you start off and then it's just like, it just feels really sloppy and really laboured. I've had races before where it just doesn't go at all. And you finish the race and you think, what was all that about? That was just, you can't put your finger on what happened. It's just, you just can't work out what went wrong. I think sometimes on GT7 Daily, it's kind of a bit of the same thing. You drive exactly the same way. You do all the bits that you do before qualify. You race exactly the same in every race. And for whatever reason, some days, it just doesn't seem to click. But this is it. It could be an absolute myriad of reasons why it's not clicking. The combos, the cars, the meta cars, literally anything. You have to just soldier on and persevere through it. Yeah, cheers well for the GGs. Appreciate it. And hello, Jammins. Welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Hope it all is well. But I'm 4th on my list. On my streaming account list. I made account will be absolutely nowhere. But we'll try and get a bit of a quali lap in now. 7 minutes. Have a bit of a go. Marathons, that is the worst for it being not quite right and can't work out what's going on. Like 16 miles in, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. This should not be happening. And it just absolutely, it can be an absolutely harrowing place to be, both physically and mentally. It's a bit like, ugh. The wall at 20 miles, you know it's coming, you know it's going to happen, but when it does, it just, nothing can prepare you for it. Nothing at all. Right, let's try and get marathon training into GT7 sport mode. Come on. But yeah, I think I need a low 50. I need a low 56 at well, yeah, a low 55, high 55, absolute bare minimum. I think is what I really should be getting, what I need. But it's a case of whether or not we're going to get it or not. Is the thing about it. First started watching with only 400 subs. Big thanks, Jammins, subbing all the way back at 400. Absolute hero and sticking with us right the way through. to us getting through 2K. Appreciate it. Come on, I've done 55s around here before, I think, in the Nismo, barely. A long time ago. Right, 4 minutes. Come on. And hello Kiwi, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in, absolute hero, appreciate it, hope it all is well. In the world of German, Kiwi. A bit quicker than this, I think. Or we're quicker now, 2/10 on this one. Oh, you're sick at the minute, Kiwi. Well, I hope you get better soon. But your Porsche wheel has arrived. Kind of softens the blow a bit of being ill. This lap's gone down the pan. Right, next race. Right, P8 in this one. Looking forward to the TT, the comparison with that with Spec 3. I think the last couple of cars were confirmed over the weekend for Spec 3. We'll see what's in it on Thursday. Not long to go now. I think the first job on Thursday is going to be downloading Spec 3. I think it's going to be quite a quite an update to download. We got 2 tracks, 8 cars, Delta, World Circuit events. I'm guessing with the new tracks, all the bits that come with new tracks, escapes. It's going to be a while. Make sure we get the update. We get the PS5 on. I don't know, just get up in the morning, put it on and leave it. Just download them. It can go to hibernation once it's done and stay there until we're ready for it. Right, are we ready for race number 3? Yep, cheers Rob and White Tiger, appreciate it. In the GTR. Right, off we go. Keep an eye on here. Because they're all just going to go for it, aren't they? Yeah. Oh. Someone's just keeping the foot down, and that's why I've just skidded there. I think it was in someone's way, and that's the reason we spun out. They just kept the foot down and effectively pushed us straight off and round. Well, they have lifted off by that point. Our car was going round. It's too late by that point. P2. I think it started from this corner here. Going up the hill is where it started. And it's a case of, well, something's got to give, and it is going to give. And it's a case of someone's going out. Who is it? When you're coming through here, we're trying to fit 3, 4, 5 cars side by side. It's just not... It is going to work, but it's a case of how it's going to turn out. And this is going to be it though. Can't see us getting anything out of this one now. I think Tanker Matt's just sat in the pit lane. I think just waiting until it finishes. I mean, we could do that, but there's just no point, is there? You just be boring. You might as well just finish the race on the track. Got 1 lap to go. It's only 4 laps anyway, Lago Maggiore this week. So if you go out on, say, lap 2, you've got half a race to drive, and then that's it, you're back out again into the next one. Yeah, I think it's going to be 13. Well, there we go. Oh, well, at least my toes aren't itching today. Crikey, last Wednesday on last 2A, but it was really cold that day, and that's the reason they were itching so much. It was awful. I was like scratching my toes every 5 minutes on Wednesday. Not too bad today. 12 degrees, cloudy, a bit warmer. I mean, I was getting quite desperate on Wednesday. Right, medium tyres. Right, next one. Next race. But yeah, last Wednesday, that was awful. Like, itching. My toes were itching so bad last Wednesday because it was cold. That was the reason they were itching so bad. But I don't know, like yesterday, I did some washing yesterday. So I washed this yesterday. And I put it on last night. I'm just itching all night. I was like, what's going on? I think I've got like an allergic reaction or something to washing powder or something. Or the washing powder that I'm using. It was awful. I was just itching all night, non-stop. It just... I was thinking at like 3 o'clock this morning, this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. How can a person itch so much? It was, oh. Not too bad today, though. It must be the washing powder that I'm using. I mean, I don't check it. I just look at it. Does it wash your clothes? Yeah. Okay, right. That's it then. Buy it. That's pretty much it. Very simple around here. It does the job. It does the job. That's it. Don't really think about much else. Right, can I at least get a 56.5? What a ghost car on. There it is, Mo. I don't quite think we'll get into the 54.7s, but maybe, I don't know, 10 years from now on Gran Turismo, if it's still going by that point, we might be somewhere near it. GT World finalist in my mid-40s. You never know. Life can be a very funny thing. No. No. Driving is shocking tonight. Absolutely awful. barely an improvement. Right, a bit better now. Right, we're not doing too bad. I'll have to stop going on ETS2 at the weekends. I think that's what it is. I'll have to stop doing that. No, we can't stop doing that. Not too bad. I've got, yeah, not bad. Because I use this on ETS2 on the PC at weekend. The whole wheel and pedals and everything. Just plug it into the PC from the PS5 and that's it, off you go. Maybe bringing it back to PS5 is upsetting the hardware. I don't know. It's upsetting the hardware a little bit. Who knows? Generally never causes a problem. Right, it's P7 in this one. But I did notice yesterday a very tiny white dot of paint on my DAF XF105. And I saw it and I was like, what is that doing there? It should not be there. So I need to go back into paint.net, the program, to making skins, and I need to just colour over 1 pixel. But I've seen it now. It can't be unseen. It needs to be done. I've got to get rid of it. The truck isn't right with this 1 pixel of colour out of place. Yeah, thanks, one. Appreciate it. Good luck. See what happens in this one. But in 7th on the grid. Right, ready, steady, go. On P7. Got another issue on ETS as well with trader skin. I put the trailer number in the wrong place on the back. So the trailer number is behind one of the high-vis, what is it, the banner things on the back of the trailer doors. Again, very, very small details, but they do count. Although, to be fair, I'm more bothered about the paint on front of the truck is the one that I'm really bothered about now. That's the bit that I'm going to change at some point very soon. Now, on that first lap, I was hearing a clicking noise. I hope it was on the game, and it wasn't anything round here that was just a bit of a clicking noise I was hearing. Hopefully it was on the game. It was about here, on this bit here, there was a bit of a clicking noise coming up here. See if I hear it again. A little bit. It might have been on the game. 1 lap to go. It's quite close, this one. I'll just finish where we are, I think. I'll take that on this one. It's quite close, so we could even win the race. Like, if there's a problem up here, we could even, well, I mean, I wouldn't have thought so, but we could quite possibly, a very outside chance we could even win the race with a problem. I don't think there will be an issue, though. I can't see one happening. Oh, there we go. He shot 2 hours into the stream. And we've got a good race on Lago Maggiore. Good race in general, P7. No issue. That's the way we like it. Not bad, really. 2.2 behind the race leader. Quite close. Close fought contest. Way we like it. Oh, not too bad in that one. That's the wrong button, that one. Right, we shall press on. I'll try and get to C at some point on Suzuka, but we'll have a... What time is it? A couple more of these. Yeah, a couple more of these. Eight minutes, get back in. Yeah, thanks one for the GGs, appreciate it. As always, if you are enjoying the stream, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you do. Very much appreciated. Bit of one of those today. A bit of a slow start to the week this week with the dailies. But we're going to see how we get on, crucially, on Thursday and after Thursday with Spec 3. It says significant change, but what are we going to get? That's the question. Ghost car on. Right, let's do it. I want to be 101 ideally through that. A bit slow. Might be a PB, just about. Well, not quite, that'll do though. $56.1, that should, well, yeah, 139, that should help us out a little bit. Should help us out a little bit. 56.1 to get 55.9. That would take me to... I can't see. This one. 56 up there. Buster. 56,002. Not too bad, though. Right, that should help us out a bit along the way now on this one. We go up to speed with the daily. And we'll take it on from here. Yep, thanks, one. I think it's getting there. It's getting there now sometimes, but especially if the dailies are not really... They're combos where qualifying time is quite important. It can take a bit of time to get into it. And when you're not getting into it, like the bit at the start where you're not getting into it, you think, oh, you just want it to, you want it to start clicking, and it doesn't, and you just think, oh, come on, like at some point soon, and then it starts going. Right. Let's see what happens in this one. Hello, Hoggy, welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Great lap, appreciate it. And hello, C-Dubs Racing, welcome into the stream. New to the channel, welcome in. Appreciate it. And here we are. Have a look at this one. Let's see what's going on. MP5. Like 5Ks, they're the worst in running. When it doesn't go right in a 5K, they're the worst. Absolute flat out from the get-go. And if you can't lock in your 5K race pace in the first, like, half a kilometre by the very latest, that's it. You're going to be... It's going to be a hard 3.1 mile slog. I've had that as well. You run as hard as you can, and it's just like you look at your watch and it's like, but why? Why? This time isn't right, but it is just the way it goes on the day. Right, off we go. The downshift to second gear. I was wondering why the car wasn't turning then. And that was the reason. And hello to Vintage Car, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. I like Cook's having a 20... Has he got 20... Is that 20 Mercedes from 1929? That's in real life, that is seriously impressive. Especially if they are the, was it in Gran Turismo, the Gran Turismo, the 1929 Mercedes. Someone up there in front. You have to work now? Yeah, no worries, Rob. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day at work. And we'll, no doubt, see you again very soon. Nearly. Let's watch out for that. Going on through there. The Barcatora, so you've got 20 Barcatoras. Addicted to the car. Well, if you like the car, this is it. You like the car, you can have as many of them as you like. I've got somewhere a model, I think it's a green one, Barcatora, that I've had for years. Little model car. With all my Ferrari cars somewhere that we've got. I was very slow out that hairpin. I don't know, we're going to have to leave the space here. Not bad though, we get it round last corner. We're going to be 6th again, so pretty good. And there we go, not bad. In that one. And there we go. But yes, you might grab one before vintage car grabs all of the Mercedes Barcaturas. But yeah, 1929. It's a vintage car, absolutely. I think yeah, but I mean my car, Ferrari 330 P4, 1,000,000% wonderful car. But the trouble is, there's only, I believe, 4 of them that exist in the world. So, yeah, we're not getting one of those anytime soon. But if I could have one, a 330 P4, I would have a 330 P4. I don't know what I'd do with it, though. I don't know where I'd... I don't know where I'd put it, though. But I'd still have one, nevertheless. A 330 P4. Yeah, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it. As always, it's 10 to 9. I'll have a 330 P4 any day of the week. I think when I went to Maranello in 2018, where Ferrari are, they had the bodywork of a 330 P4 in the museum, not the actual car itself. They had the bodywork on display of it was like a mock-up, not like the proper one. It's like a mock-up of the 330 P4, or it might have been the P3, one of the two. Right, are we getting there? I think we might be. We might be getting there on here. The trouble is, we also forget a lot of stuff as well. So I've been running brake balance on the rear for the last couple of races, and that is could be one of the reasons that the races before that were all rubbish. Because of again, I forget a lot of things. It does happen. Or we write things down and we don't look at it ever again. That also happens quite a lot around here as well. But the car with brake balance on the rear is feeling better. So it could be a reason why. It could be. Again, it could be literally anything that is going on the day. Right, 5.5 minutes. Just about keep it, yeah, inside track limits. Yeah, just about. Very close on that corner to track limits. Oh, no. Go on, then we'll do a 720. Is it 720? I don't know what it is. 2 full spins, 720. And yeah, we'll do one of those on top of it as well then. Why not? And nearly another one. Right, 2 minutes before the next race. Right, here we go. Hello, Rusty. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Drop in a lunch like. Yep, cheers, Rusty. Hope all is well. Yes, good, thanks. Hope all is well on your end as well. We've got a minute and a half until the next race. Minute and a half until the next race comes in today. Still not fixed the... Yeah, the sub box is normally dark, but for some reason it's white today. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's it should be in the dark theme, but we'll fix it as and when. I don't think I can fix it at the minute. It's fine, it'll do. It's doing no harm with wherever it is. We're doing alright everywhere else though. Looks like everything's fine. And here we are. big massive thanks for 33 likes on today's stream so far. Absolute heroes, absolute legends tuning in. If you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe. Be much appreciated on what is a big week on GT7. Don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to Spec 3. I think it's going to be interesting to see what we've got. Anything in it that PD have not told us about, or what they're not going to announce in the post they normally put out the day before, that we find and we go, oh yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to see when it comes in, Spec 3. Hopefully, they are going to fulfill my personal request. I've not actually told them, obviously, but small request from me to have the credit cap lifted so that on my main account I can start getting credits on there. I think apart from that, though, I've got not really anything in particular that I really don't know, but really want in it. Apart from that, really. Right, P3. The price of DLC, I'm not sure. I reckon, so here in the UK, I think it'll be about, I'd say about £20. So that's about, is it $20, $30? Just over $30? Like, I think so. Like 30 American dollars. I think for what's in it, what the DLC contains, and the fact that it's the first ever paid DLC for the game, I think, yeah, about £20, $30, a fair price point for it. I mean, we'll get it and see what it's all about. We'll get it on the day that Spec 3 comes in, and we'll have a look at it and see what's going on in it. Right, P3, off we go. All the brakes work. Gotta be careful. Don't know what happened. I thought I touched the white line. I was just panicking a bit that I'd just thrown the whole race in the pin, touching the white line. Luckily, we didn't. We're still running. Oh, he's got a penalty. Right, this one's not over. Not over by a long way. There comes the move. really anywhere I could go there on that corner. Not really anywhere to go there either. Podium. And there we go. Not bad, that one. Hello LVP, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Like is hit as well. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Well, if we don't get to Daily C today, there will be... We'll have to test out the new dailies on Thursday. Right, not bad that one. It was pretty good. Right, that one's at half. We could maybe get to Suzuka. Maybe. It's 9 o'clock, so... Yeah, I think we can. I need to put my car on medium tyres. Get my car onto medium tyres. And then go back in. Yeah, thanks one NLVP for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. Just seeing, we've got 53 in the... wow, 53 just popping in there on the stream. Amazing again that we've had loads of people again tuning in today. Massively appreciated. Again, big thanks everyone. Somehow finding the stream, finding the channel and popping in. Much appreciated. And now my Nismo is on brake balance 5 to the rear. The car feels better. And I think that really that was probably the bulk of the issue before. But again, we're very forgetful around here. I don't really remember stuff, but not really the crucial stuff, like what your brake balance should be on a certain track in a certain car. So we get on it and it's a bit like, well, why is the car not working? Then we realise, oh yeah, brake balance on this race 6 months ago was 5 to the rear. And that's the issue. Oh, that's most of the issue. And one of those round here. I just adds to the fun. Adds to the occasion. Try and get a double lap in. Let's say 102. Nah. And hello, Primero, Ultimo, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. Eating Pizza Hut while watching. Nice one. Nice bit of Pizza Hut. speed bump. Just got to do on my tyres now on that. Put the pedal to the metal. We'll do our very best to oblige on that one. Right, clean up my tyres. I've just come out a bit and then go back in again. Right, let's go. Quick curb. Right, 2 minutes. Might get this lap in. Hello Rob Taylor, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in, hoping all is well. Do you know Rory? Yes, I met Rory on a couple of occasions. And raced him as well on GT7. I've been in one of his community races on Watkins Glen, and I've met him twice at the Sim Racing Expo in Dortmund. No, I should have upshifted. So I'll get 0.2. Oh, the race on Watkins Glen. The infamous... Well, it was my number crunching on the day that was the main problem on Rory's 200 at Watkins Glen. I did the maths and it wasn't quite right. But now the brake balance is on the rear on the GTR Nismo. These races are not too bad. Just knock on the rig, it's not too bad. We do have the new bit for the rig. It's in the hallway right now. It needs to be unboxed. Make sure it's all there. And then I can fit it. I might need some help to do it though, but we'll see what it's like when we get it out of the box. But here we are. Got 55 in here. So there we go. I had my rig checked when I put it together by somebody, and they said that's not quite how it should go. And yeah, they were right. There were bits of it that were quite loose and whatnot. So we might enlist some help with this new bit. I don't know yet. I can sit in the rig, I can drive in the rig all day long. I like building it. No, I can't do that. No. Right. On the front row in the GTR Nismo. Well, I knew the Nismo. Well, then again, the Beamer would have been alright as well with brake balance in the right place. But we only gave it one race, so we jumped in Nismo, knowing that Nismo's a good car on Lago with, well, when you run it on the right brake balance that you like using. Is mine on? It is now. Right, TC, you ready as well? I'm currently staring through their front windscreen out and about now to see where I'm going. Thanks for picking the moment. And hello Derek, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in from Dubai. Wow, we've got viewers in Dubai, amazing that, all the way from Dubai. But you got to Dubai today, did you? I can probably guess that the weather in Dubai is a lot warmer than just coming into start of December in the UK. Favourite track? Two good splits. Well, nearly. Don't go too wide. They hit the speed bump. Right, 1 lap to go. In it to win it. So 27, not bad. 27 degrees, drops a bit when the sun goes down. Let's see if we can push for the win as well. Yeah, just a tad. 27 degrees. I mean that's not bad, is it, for December? It's not really. Or is that like winter in? Well, is that winter in Dubai? Winter in the area. But yeah, the race at 4 laps quite possibly could have been 6 or 5 even. Yeah, I said 5 or 6. Well, we're still in it to win it. And there it is. The klaxon goes off on this race. That's an in it to win it. And the klaxon used to go off on in it to win it, and that was it. If you were on winner's row, that was it. You were in. If you weren't, you were going home. But that was the thing. The klaxon could go off at any time. And you had to be on winner's row. If you weren't, that was it. You were going home empty-handed. If you were on winner's row, you got one final question to win a share of the total prize fund. This is where no one's ever seen in it to win it in the stream. It's a bit like one of those from the 90s. Mentioned it last week. In it to win it. Good race on that one. Not bad. With the podium. So winter in Dubai until February. The start of February, it starts to turn a bit in Dubai. So yeah, you're looking at what? Well, yeah, at least mid-30s, 40s even. I'd say at least 40s in Dubai in the summer. Right, we've got time to do a database C on Suzuka. I think we have, with the hand-picked cars decked out in the liveries with dynamic weather. And we've got DR on as well. It's going to be extra careful in this one. Right, what's the meta cars? One of these stands out as being a... Oh, yeah, so it's that race, isn't it? So Diablo's really good, but it's really slow in the corners. And big thanks, Emanuele, for subbing to the channel. Appreciate it. And welcome in to the channel. Yeah, this race has been on before. I think the GTR is a good all-rounder. I think we'll go in that. Yeah. Let me mind up what we're doing. Yeah, the Diablo is a great car for quali, but in the race, it holds you up big time on in the S's in particular. It's really bad. It's really slow through there, but the Nismo is quite good. So the time will probably not be amazing in this one, but it's a case of trying the race out, I think. Oh, missed that one. So dynamic weather. Oh yes, the race is a bit spicy. Depends if we get any. I always get dry races in dynamic weather. Or it'll rain and it'll just do rain, rain, rain the whole race and just be ugh, not really kind of a mix. Hopefully this race will be good. We'll get a bit of dynamic weather that comes in, bit of rain. We'll use both compounds of tyre, wet and dry. Ugh. I think we'll leave it there, I think. We've got a lap to a 2.9. We are in the mix on this race. So there is something else that I said I was forgetful. We don't check the radar in these races and then we wonder why it's raining. Or we don't go out in the pit lane before the start of the race and we can't see what the weather's doing, and then we get out on the track and think, well, ugh. And then we start thinking, oh, we've done it wrong again because we're just not doing it properly. That's what it is. But we'll see how this race goes. 202. But yeah, Diablos are the top. Diablo GTs, yeah, good car quality. But last time, like I say, the Diablo wasn't great holding people up in the S's. And any slow part of the track, it was a bit like, come on. And a Diablo train. So we'll see how we do in this one. Suzuka. Right. That's wet, so straight away. Heavy wets. And then, how long have we got? 20 seconds. That's heavy. That's very heavy. 10 seconds. Okay, that's enough. That's very heavy. Right, goes to the track. Got wets and inters. Bit of a mixed bag. What's it like on the track? And the moisture levels are a little bit, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll have to see. I've got no idea. I don't know. The moisture levels looks like inters possibly. Full wets though, bit on the safe side going full wet. How much rain is there and how quickly is it going to move? So we'll start the race on traction control, I think, because it's wet. One full wet tyre. And we'll go radar. Right, when it comes on the screen from behind my camera, there's not really... It might move quite quick, this rain. Alright, let's have a look at this rain. And how much the full wets are going to grip the track. P5's going. I can't put my foot down this. Wow. Hang on. I need. P9's going. A big thanks, Miss Poncho, for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. And welcome to the channel. Blimey. He's got at least 3. There's the Diablo. That is possibly full wets. Looking at that on the moisture levels. Obviously, our boys are quick though. Trouble is though, they can't get stopped for the corner though. Not when it's wet. Even TC3's a bit crikey. And his second gear for rotation. A big thanks to Harris Osman as well for subbing to the channel. Appreciate it. Welcome into the channel. A bit more rain's coming over. Struggling in front of it. I might be on inters, I'm not too sure. I can't hear myself talk, it's rain. A lot of it, and it looks like it's sticking around as well. They're going in P4, looking for grip. That is proper sketchy off the chicane. Oh, they touched the line. Oh, it saved it just about. Hello Warhawk, welcome to the stream, back to tuning in. Hoping all is well. I can barely hear myself talk with all this rain. Absolute downpour at Suzuka. Look at it, sheets of rain across the track. It's getting worse. I mean, a lot of spray. Doing alright, taking it easy, good stuff. Over halfway done. I've got enough fuel as always. Done a few errands today instead of doing them tomorrow because you've got, oh blimey, 3 to 5 inches of snow. What we've got at the minute, 11 degrees. What we've got over here at the minute, light rain. train's not really going anywhere, is it? It's staying right with us. Right, 3 laps to go. More rain. Right, 2 more. This will be it, I think. No drying tyres in this one. this is something else that I don't do either, that I should do, and I don't do it. So those 3 are pitted. Tells me there is a pit stop mandatory. And if there isn't, there isn't, but I normally just go off what the people do. But I think we got as high as we did because of other drivers pitting earlier on. Let's try it out now. Right lines appearing. Intermediates, I reckon this one now. Right, I think bring it home from here. Bit of P9. We may have just about got around the last lap on inters, but we might have spun off. There is a dry line for inters. There we are, P9. Got one more running. And there we go. P9 at Suzuka in the rain. Pouring it down with rain. And there we are. I think, looking at the time, that is going to be our last race, I think, for today. We've had a bit of a mixed bag. Well, just like a Maggiore. Once the brake balance was sussed out, it was all right in the end. Have I tried this TT? I might have done. I don't think it's gold, this Citroen TT. Gold times 26.4. Yeah, I could maybe get gold on it with a bit of practice. What was my time again? 27.2. Yeah, quite possibly. I've done like 2 and a bit laps on it. That's it. So I haven't really tried it as such. Right, we'll service the Nismo. We've used it the most today. Yep, thanks one for the GGs. Appreciate it. As always, give it a wash as well. Why not? Oil change. I will do the price spin. Let's see what the Monday price spin's going to be. Where are we? our second to last prize spin on Spec 2. The Spec 2 draws to a close. 3-star roulette ticket. Credits, how many? 10,000 credits. And there we are. I think that'll do us for today. It's almost 10 o'clock. I think we're out of time for today, but not too bad in the end. Once we realised what we were doing from last time daily races were on, it kind of went all right, didn't it, in the end? I think we're pretty much in the same place we started, to be fair, on the DR. We kind of lost it all at the start, trying to work it out, and then we came back and we got it all back once we actually realised what actually is supposed to happen and what we were supposed to be doing before. And yeah, these daily races are months apart. We forget a lot of stuff. It does happen on the channel. So there we are. And nothing but truth. Welcome into the stream. 49 likes. Absolute heroes. As always, 49 likes today. Absolute legends that have popped in today and dropped the likes on the stream. Much appreciated. As we draw to a close for today, big thanks, as always, everyone, for tuning in. Much appreciated. So, yes, the plan of attack for this week. We need to do about 7% of the game on the main account for 100%. So, the plan as it stands is... Right, so, not much of a plan, but, you know, the plan so far. So, Wednesday, we're going to come in and we're going to do the last little bit of the 100% on the main account. Then on Thursday, we're going to come in again and we're going to try come in kind of, I'm not sure what time yet, it'll be afternoon. At some point in the afternoon, we'll come in Thursday and we will do a complete unboxing of Spec 3. We'll be on until we've pretty much covered everything we can in Spec 3. So Spec 3 on Thursday is the plan as it stands. The time, I don't know yet. We've got to get the update, download the update, do all the bits we need to do outside of YouTube, and then we can get at some point on for Spec 3. So that's the plan so far. We'll see how it goes as we go through the week. So yeah, today, Wednesday, the last little bit of the 100%, and then Thursday, Spec 3. That's the plan so far. So we'll see if we can stick to it. So that is it from us for today. Big thanks as always for tuning in. Big thanks again, absolute heroes. 49 likes on today's stream. Absolute heroes. Massively appreciated. And big massive thanks to our new subscribers that have joined us today as well. And if you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe as well. You come and join us on Thursday for Spec 3. If we do get on, I'm hoping to be on Thursday for Spec 3. So do like and subscribe, keep an eye on the channel and see what we're up to. Yeah, cheers Derek for tuning in from Dubai. Appreciate it. And until next time, do like, do subscribe, and do take care. And before we go, the mouse is working. Let's see who we can raid. First raid of the week. I can't find it. I've lost it. Hang on. Right, found it. Right, hang on. I'm getting myself sorted out. Right, here we go. I found it. Right. Go on, yeah, just check it's working. Done. Right, I shall pass you over to the one and only, another hero, absolute legend, that is Chunky GT. So I think Chunky's doing a bit of PMR at the minute, Project Motor Racing by the look of it. So you pop over to Chunky and see what he's up to. Do like and sub to Chunky if you're new to his channel. I'm sure that he'd very much appreciate it. And just before we go, big massive thanks for the now 55 likes on today's stream. Absolute heroes, enormously appreciated, really is. And yeah, we'll be back in the week for, what did I say, 100%, and then Spec 3 on hopefully Thursday. So until then, do like, do subscribe, do take care. Big thanks for tuning in. As always, absolute legends, absolute heroes. And I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.